Vice President Joe Biden says that projects like the restoration of a century-old train station helped to get the country back on track.
You understood that if you made a transit hub an anchor, it would begin the revitalization of Lower Town neighborhood.
The renovation of St. Paul's Union Depot received millions of dollars 6 years ago to turn it into a major transit hub. That money came from the Economic Recovery Act, a federal program that invested in infrastructure and renewable energy projects, and a program Biden calls successful. Pat Kessler was at Union Depot today. Big day for St. Paul and Union Depot today.
Yeah, really big day and a beautiful building, too. The vice president's traveling the country, reminding people what it was like back in 2009 with the bad economy and why he says the economic stimulus package turned the country around. The vice president spoke at St. Paul's restored Union Depot. $35 million in economic stimulus money went to its renovation.
The economy was in free fall.
The vice president calling it one of thousands of projects that helped pull the country out of its worst economic crisis since the Great Depression.
We have created more jobs in this country because of projects like this since we came to office than every other industrial country in the world combined.
Minnesota received $5.9 billion in stimulus funds in 2009 and 10, according to the White House. And the White House says that money helped the state create or save 61,000 jobs. St. Paul Mayor Chris Coleman says his city's building boom started with the stimulus.
I don't think there's any question when you look at the success of downtown St. Paul and you look at that partnership that we've had both on the state level and the national level, that much of the growth that we're seeing in downtown is directly attributable to that support.
The vice president also toured the new Union Depot transit facility, which houses light rail trains and hybrid buses. There, he said he hopes the stimulus programs will spark more transportation facilities like this.
So much more we can do.
Well, the economic stimulus program remains controversial. The head of the Republican Party in Minnesota said today Vice President Biden is keeping a high profile here in St. Paul in case Hillary Clinton stumbles in her presidential campaign. And Chairman Keith Downey also called the recovery for workers slow. And he said there's stagnating jobs and income growth. So everybody's still talking about it, but they're still divided about it after all these years.
That's interesting. When I talked to him, Pat, he said that he feels very good. He made the right choice about not getting in the presidential race.
Interesting about that, because that thing might still be playing out over the next couple of months.